Hi there, everyone. My name is Jasmyn Russell, and today we are going to learn how to get the body ready to sit still for meditation through the practice of yoga. So we're going to start off on our hands and knees. Hands directly underneath your shoulders. Your knees are going to be underneath your hips. And very simply, we're going to start with the breath. Before we move the body, take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in, you'll feel the belly already beginning to get heavy, so you can let the belly start to hang down and draw the shoulders back. And as you breathe out, press into the hands, breathe through the nose, draw the belly all the way in and round out the spine. All right, coming to a neutral spine. Make sure that your knees are not too far apart, that they're not right together, that they're actually just right underneath your hip bones. Make sure your hands aren't super far apart or that they're right underneath your face. You want them right underneath your shoulders. So that when you bring your right foot back behind you with the toes pointing down, you'll be nice and balanced. Pressing into the right hand, reach your left arm forward. Draw the belly all the way in. And on your inhale, lift the back of the leg up. Straight leg, kick through the heel. Take a deep breath. On your exhale, bring the elbow, bring the knee in and round out the spine. Create space between each one of the fingers of your left hand. And as you exhale, relax. Bring your knee back down to the hip level. Bring your hand underneath your shoulder. Take a deep breath. Bring your elbows into the body. Bring your heart forward, look up. Exhale, press down. Round out the spine to reset. Inhale. Shoulders back, heart down, belly down, like the udders of a cow. Look up. Exhale, press down. Last one, breathing in. Squeeze those shoulders together. Drop the belly, look up. Exhale, press it down. Good. Recollect yourself. Make sure your hands, again, right underneath the shoulders. The knees, right underneath the hips. For that balancing posture, we're going to bring the left toes back behind us, inward spiral with your left thigh. Right hand, reach forward. Inhale, reach up, kick back, look forward. Exhale, bring it in, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, press into that left hand, round out the spine, bring your elbow to your knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, draw it all in, hold. Hold and press down in the left hand, press into the right knee. Draw the belly all the way back, take a deep breath in. Create space between all of your right fingers. And on your exhale, relax. Hands underneath your shoulder, knees underneath your hips. Good, inhale, shoulders together, belly down, heart forward. And on your exhale, tuck your toes, round out your spine, and bring your hips into your heels. Bring your elbows down to the ground, bring your forehead down to the ground, and just relax for a second. Body's starting to wake up. The breath is starting to stabilize. You're probably starting to clear out some of the congestion in the nostrils if you had it. That's good. That's what you want to do. All this movement's going to bring the balance to the body through the balance of the sympathetic and the neurosympathetic nervous system, so that when we want to sit for meditation, we will remain alert. So on your next inhale, you're going to reach your hands forward. Toes are remaining tucked. And on your exhale, lift your knees 6 inches. Draw the belly in like an angry cat. Drop the head. Inhale, knees down. Maybe step the feet back 3 or 4 inches. Reach forward. On your exhale, pressing into the hands like you're sliding the mat away from you. Lift the knees even higher. Drop the head. Inhaling, reaching forward, knees down, elbows are lifted, look in between your fingers. As you exhale, lift the knees even more so they're almost straight and hollow the belly. Again, inhaling, reaching forward, slide that mat away from you. Create space in between your shoulders. And as you exhale, lift the knees, drop the head, downward facing dog. Downward facing dog is a resting posture, believe it or not. Now, if it doesn't feel like a resting posture, that means one of two things. Either
You just need to practice more and strengthen the muscles. Or you've got too much or too little space between your hands and your feet, forward and backwards. So you're gonna slowly roll yourself to the top of a push-up, high plank. Now, if you had to move your feet forward or move your feet back, that means that you were not in the correct form for downward dog, and that's okay. Most people like to be in a forward fold more than anything. And draw the belly in. Take a deep breath. And as you exhale, turn the tailbone up, bend your knees, and press back to downward dog. Drop the tailbone, roll it out to the top of a push-up. Exhale, bring it all the way back. And good, last one, inhale, top of a push-up. And as you exhale, lower your knees, lower your chest, lower all the way down. Elbows down, right next to the body. Point the toes behind you and relax the lower part of the body. Bring the elbows as close into the body as possible. Hands are pretty much right next to the face. And on your inhale, we're just gonna come into an easy Sphinx pose. It's like Cobra, except the elbows are down. So press into your elbows, lift your head, lift your collarbones, lift your chest. And take 3 breaths here. As you're breathing, you might notice your lower body's doing what mine just did. It's all tense. We want it to relax. So all the effort's coming in, pressing into the elbows. Draw the belly back. 3, 2, and 1. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, lower all the way down. Bringing the hands back, bring them right next to the shoulders. Squeeze your elbows into the sides of the body. On your next inhale, pull your elbows back first, then lift your head, lift your chest, lift up part of the ribs. Easy Cobra. Exhale down. Look over your right shoulder, twist your Cobra. Inhale, look over at your right foot. Exhale down. Other side, look over at your left foot. Inhale. Exhale down. Bring your hands back right next to the bra line, ladies, right next to the chest, gentlemen. Squeeze your elbows in. And on your inhale, coming into a full Cobra. So head, collarbones, chest, draw the belly in. If you want to go to upward dog, you're going to tuck your toes and roll forward to the tops of your feet. Hold for 1 deep breath. Your exhale, bend the knees, turn the tailbone up. Downward facing dog. Good, our warm-up is complete. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out of the mouth. Now to waken up the body a little bit more, we're gonna do some pranayama. That is basically just regulating the breath, finding a discipline to the breath to bring more prana, more vital force energy. This will help us stay alert, stay aware, and stay focused during our meditation. So take a deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, hollow the belly, press the air out. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, exhale. Breathe in, breathe out. In, out, in, out, in, out, 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 out. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep breath in. Exhale all the way out. Lift your heels. Soften your knees. Step your feet forward in between your hands. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, bow forward. Bend your knees as you bow. Interlace your fingers behind your back. We're going to open up our shoulders, so squeeze the palms of the hands together. If you can't bring your palms together, maybe grab a towel and just turn the palms facing each other. And then you're going to inhale, straighten the arms to lift the heart forward. Keep your knees bent. As you exhale, bow. And hold. Relax the expression in your face. Let the arms drop. Bring the attention back to your breath. Spread all 10 toes across the mat. Feel your weight shift forwards and backwards. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, release your hands. Inhale, press down in the center of your heels. Reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Sun salutations. Sun salutations will help to balance our bodies. Both the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system running on either side of the body, so we can find much easier our center. Trying not to sound cliche, but it's impossible. All right, inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, bow forward. Step your right foot back behind you, lower your knee. Inhale, heart forward. Exhale, plant your palms and step back to downward dog. Inhale, come to the top of a push-up. Exhale, lower your knees, lower your chest, lower your hips. Inhale, Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, step the right foot forward in between the hands and lower your knee. Breathing in, draw the shoulders back, look up. Breathing out, step forward. Top of the mat, forward fold. Press down, rise up, inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Step your left foot all the way back, lower the knee. Inhale, shoulders together, look up. Exhale, step back, downward dog. Inhale, top of a push-up. Exhale, lower your knees, lower your chest, lower your hips. Inhale, Cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step the left foot forward, lower your right knee. Inhale, squeeze the shoulders together, look up. Exhale, step to the top of the mat, Uttanasana or forward fold. Press down and rise, inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. All right, last little bit of standing postures just to bring a little bit more life to the body. And the more effort we put now, the more relaxed we will be in our meditation. So drop your hands to the sides. Bend your knees. Bring the hips down to be almost level with the knees. And see if you can get your fingertips down to the mat. If that means bending your knees a lot, then bend your knees a lot. Make sure your feet are touching with the toes spread apart. Now you're going to keep your knees exactly at this angle. Squeeze them together. You're going to keep your hips exactly where they are. Pull the tailbone down. Inhale, chair pose. Hold. Deep breath in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Breathe in. Pull the belly in. Keep the breath in. 3, 2, and exhale, bow forward. Inhale, look halfway up. Exhale, step your feet back to the top of a push-up and lower all the way down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hands beside the body. Coming into some back bends so that the lower back is comfortable for our meditation. Point your toes, straighten your legs, squeeze those inner thigh bones together. Now, spreading all 10 fingers, lift the back of the arms up. Lift the legs straight up. Then keeping your chin slightly tucked, lift the back of the head. Airplane pose. 5. Keep on breathing. 4, pull the belly back towards the spine. 3, soften the suffering from your face. 2, your body believes anything your face tells it. And exhale, release. Forehead down. 2 more back bends. Interlace your fingers behind you. Straighten your arms, lift the arms straight up. Point your toes, straighten your legs, lift your legs straight up. Press down in the hips, lift the chest. Lift the back of the neck straight up. Inhale. Exhale out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Soften the expression on your face. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. You can look over to your left. You can look over to your right. Take your forehead down. Last bit. So if any of you are having lower back pain in the sacroiliac joint, that's the joint that connects the thigh to the middle of the lower back, this next exercise will help to make any of those adjustments so the lower back no longer hurts. Squeeze your inner thigh bones together, point your toes, interlace the fingers, or grab your towel. Lift your arms straight up, press into the hips, lift the body, lift the legs, and on your inhale, open the legs. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Open. Close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Last one, inhale, open and lift. Press into the hips. Exhale, close and surrender. Forehead down to the mat. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, shoulders back. Come into an easy cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Very good. Take a deep breath in. And exhale out. Time to cool down and start to get ourselves settled into more stillness for our meditation. So spread your fingers. Press into your hands, inhale. And on your exhale, lift your knees. Straighten your legs. Come to downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, bring your knee into your right elbow. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, knee to right elbow, and then step that right foot on the outside of your right hand. Lizard lunge. Variation 1. Just keep your hands on the mat, lifting that back heel, squeezing the knee into the side of the shoulder. Variation 2. Lower all the way down to your elbows, keeping that back knee lifted still. Variation 3. Coming down on the elbows, reaching your right hand forward. Hold. 5. Hold whatever variation is a challenge. If variation 1 is a challenge, stay there. Variation 2, super challenge, stay there. You do not need to go to do every single one. Good, now lower your knee. Bring your hands back inside your foot. Press yourself up. Pigeon pose, we're gonna open up the hip. Now that we strengthen the hip, we're gonna open it up. So your left knee is down behind you. You're gonna walk that right foot just in front of your left hip. Your right knee needs to stay on the outside of your right wrist. Do not bring that knee into the center there. That's not doing anything. Keep the knee on the outside edge of the mat. The foot's just right across, or you can bring it in front of the pelvis. Take your left hand on the back hip and rotate that hip forward. Inhale, heart high. Exhale, bow. You can bring a block underneath you. You can bring rolled up towels. If you find yourself wanting to squeeze this knee in, then you're gonna take the weight into that right hip first, bring the knee back over, and then rotate back into that left hip. If this is comfortable, you're doing it wrong. This is supposed to be an uncomfortable posture. So if it's comfortable, make sure you've got that right knee over to the side. And breathe. Bring your attention, your awareness into your breath here. If you can keep your awareness on your breath in the discomfort of one-legged pigeon, then you will have no problem
practicing a meditation afterwards. You've already trained your mind to turn itself away from thoughts of suffering, past and future, and into the present moment. So practice here. Good. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, push yourself back up. Exhale, tuck that back toe and press back to downward dog. You can lift your leg up, shake it out, make circles if you want to. Inhale, left leg up. Other side, left leg high. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, leg high. Exhale, press that foot on the outside of your left hand. Again, variation 1, hands down. This is perfectly fine. Lift that back knee, make it nice and strong and pull the belly in. Level 2, just put the elbows down. It's not a hierarchy. It's not that this is a better posture. It just gets, for some people, they need to do this to get more benefit out of the hip opener. Level 3 is opening the hip and bringing some balance, control into it. So take whatever variation you did on the other side for 5 breaths. Squeezing the left elbow into the left knee into the sides of the body. 3, 2, and 1. Lower the knee down. Come up on the hands. Inhale, come back up. On your exhale, we're gonna wiggle that foot all the way across, keeping the left knee on the outside of the mat. Don't get lazy on this side just because on the other side you were much more attentive and you know what's coming up next. Remember, keep the knee over to the side, keep the foot in front of your right hip. Take your right hand on that back hip and spin it forward. Inhale, heart lifts. Exhale, bow. And breathe. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Relaxing the expression on your face. You know, if you make a facial expression like this is hard and that you're suffering, your body will believe you. And your body will start sending you signals to tell you you're suffering. And then you just start this negative feedback cycle. If you let your face be relaxed, as much as your body is trying to tell you that you're suffering, your face is going to release all of the happy drugs that will make this whole moment go by a lot faster. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Good. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, push yourself back up to seated. Exhale, come all the way back to 3-legged dog, lifting your left leg high. Make circles, shake out the leg. And as you exhale, bring your left foot down to meet the right. Bring your knees down to the mat, taking them wide. Cross your ankles. We're going to slowly hug onto your knees and then roll onto your back. Plant your feet flat down onto the mat. So we're going to go into a bridge pose. A bridge pose is a very mild heart opener, and it also has the same elements of an inversion without actually taking us completely upside down. If you want to go upside down after this class before you do your meditation, then come from our bridge into a shoulder stand. Otherwise, we're just going to do a bridge pose. So most of the time in bridge, people just kind of lift up their hips. And there's absolutely nothing stable about this bridge. I've got no support here. I'm basically just using all of the leverage of my heels and hoping that I stay up, which is why we don't see a lot of people getting these really high bridges. So we're just going to train a little bit differently. So turn your toes in and your heels slightly out. The feet are right in front of the hips, so bring them as close to the body as possible. Palms are flat down on the mat. We're going to lift the tailbone. So you'll feel the tailbone peel off the mat, and then you'll feel the lumbar and the sacrum. And you're just going to keep on trying to pull the front of the pelvis up towards your face until you get to about the middle of the back. And now you're going to press into the heels, and you're going to get a nice round spine. Now you've got a stable bridge. Now you've got an arching support. It's like the masonry of yoga, right? So keep on pressing into that. Now you're going to press into the back of your head and lift the chin, and then walk your shoulders together. You can grab for your ankles. If you want to get higher, lift up your heels and walk your feet closer towards you. And then you can lower your heels. Just make sure you pull your chin away from the chest and breathe. And as you're breathing, feel the entire front part of your body receiving whatever it is you came here to receive. Opening up all of those emotional channels to get new information, new thoughts, new experiences. Open up. Deep breath in, exhale out, and then slowly lower down. One little vertebrae at a time. So lowering your hips down, bring your feet together. Let your knees come apart. It's our last posture of the practice, our final hip opener to prepare for our meditation. Normally we do Shavasana, but I don't want you to fall asleep. So feet together, knees apart. One hand on your stomach, one hand on your heart. And close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, you're going to feel your heart beating underneath your upper hand. You're going to feel your breath moving with your lower hand. And I want you to just count 11 breaths, counting backwards. Without any effort in the breath, without any effort in the body, just a full surrender. When there's a little bit of discomfort that comes up in your hips because maybe your groin muscles aren't that limber yet, you're just going to keep on breathing. So breathing in, breathing out, 11. Breathing in, breathing out, 9. In, out, 8. 7, 6, 5. Allowing your body to fully surrender. Letting gravity weigh down the knees. And after the full 11 breaths, take a deep breath in, bringing your knees back together. As you exhale, hug your knees into your chest. Roll over onto your right side. And come back to seated. Now you're ready for meditation. The body is still, the breath is calm. You've shaken up and loosened up the nervous system, and you can sit in stillness. Hari Om Tat Sat. Thank you all so very, very much, and I hope to see you on the next how-to video.